This one's called Fail in Town. Let's get into it, baby! All right, so let's talk about that intro. So what we're doing here, we're ringing out an open E. Fancy that in a Nil song. And then I'm sliding up my index finger onto the 9th fret of the B and G string. So I'm going like this. And then I'm adding my middle finger to the 10th fret of the D string. Arpeggiating that chord a little bit. And then I'm reaching around with my thumb to the 9th fret and fretting that. So let's add that in context. So once we fret on the 9th fret of the E string, we've got kind of a bit of a chord here, a major chord, and I'm just basically hammering on from the 10th fret to the 11th fret of the D string, and then going for the power chord here on the 9th fret of the A string, which would be an F sharp, and I'm hitting my pinky on the 11th fret of the A string. So all together, let's just do it real slow. You guys can figure this out. You're smart. You're Nil fans. You're watching this. You figured that out. You can figure this out. Let's do it. Real slow. So that's what I'm doing for the first 3 times. And then the last time, instead of going here, I just take it down the octave. So that's just an F sharp to an A flat. And then we're going for the lazy A chord during this verse. I'm kind of droning out the E and the B string throughout this whole verse. So I'm starting out on this lazy A chord. I don't know what the actual chord is called, but if you've watched these videos so far, that will not surprise you. So we're starting on this A, and that's basically just an open A string, 2nd fret of the D string, 2nd fret of the G string, and then open B and A. And then we're gonna move a power chord around, and I'll get to that. So let's hear it in context first. So all we're doing there is this lazy A, and then a B to a C sharp. So that's basically the whole verse. And then when we hit the pre-chorus, I'm letting the bass and drums do all the work, and I'm just feeding back on this G sharp. I'm feeding back on the A, actually. I'm just letting that hang, and then we all come in together on the A flat. Let me play the chorus, and then we'll break it down. So all we're doing there is we're starting out on this this octave, this B octave with the low E below it, bringing that up to the C, and then we've got the reinforced power chord of the C sharp with the fretted E string on the 4th fret. That was a clumsy way of saying it. And then an F sharp. That's it. And then we exit the chorus. And then back to same thing as the first verse. And then we just end this pre-chorus with the same thing in A, but an octave up. That's it. And then we hit the bridge, and the bridge riff, very simple. So that's just an F sharp to an E. And then we're sliding the F sharp up to the G sharp. That's it. Real simple. Then we hit the guitar solo, and this is centered around A. So for that, I'm starting off with some bends. Instead of explaining each fret, I'm just going to play it for you, and you guys can watch real carefully. Use your YouTube speed if you want to break it down even slower. But let's just take this one. All right. Yeah. So all I'm doing there, as I said, doing these octaves, we're following the chords of the verse. And then we got this bit of a demented sweet child of mine type thing here. Hit a naughty note there. And then we're back to the intro bit, but just palm muted. So right before we hit the very end of the song, just throwing a little A minor there. And then we bring it on back. Bring it on back to that heavy bonehead riff. I should add that we bring it on back. We bring it out. We bring it on home for Mama one more time at a slower, more menacing pace. That's just the exact same riff slowed down. One more time. Here's how it goes. When I hit that last A minor chord, I just move it on up the octave, and that's it. There's your fail in time. Those are all the component pieces. I wish you happy playing, and much love. Hail, hail, rock and roll.